I'm just afraid, or how do we deal with there's a concern of mine that there's just a block there and that I just need to make peace.
Well, the concern is valid because there is a block there, but it's not an immovable block. But here's the thing. This might help you. Have you ever watched water moving, finding its natural course? And when it comes to an obstruction, it doesn't need to knock the obstruction down. It just takes the path of least resistance. It finds another way to go in the direction of what it wants to do. And so when you think that we said just don't think about it, we want to clarify that. There are some things that you care so much about that it's very difficult not to think about it. If it's something that's easy for you to change the subject, then do. But if it's something that's hard to change the subject, then do it as much as you can and then try to soften the discord by going as general as you can. But you were talking with us and you were not going general. You went fully into the disappointment phase, so much so that the audience went, oh. You caused the audience to feel disappointment on your behalf too. Oh. You into its momentum. This is the thing. Am I in the mode of receiving? Am I practicing the art of allowing? Am I practicing the art of allowing the momentum that has already been established by the desires that I've been offering? Am I allowing the momentum that has already been established by the desires that I've set into motion and continued by the non-physical energy that is giving its undivided attention to it? Am I now allowing myself to receive the benefit of that momentum, that incredible momentum? Do you understand the leverage in allowing yourself to be swept up into that momentum? And all it means is you got to choose that high-flying disc and keep choosing it until you have success at it. If you choose it and then you get lazy before breakfast, then not much has been accomplished. But if you choose it and are able to maintain it a little while, now results are going to come to you that are going to keep the momentum going. We promise you. You cannot have an idea that thrills you and then that pays off without understanding what momentum is. Law of attraction is the heart of momentum. But when you choose this and then you choose its opposite and then you choose this and then you choose its opposite, you don't allow the momentum to get going. You see how it works? But when you choose it and don't resist it and 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 choose it and don't resist it, this is the energy that creates worlds, and it's available to you. It's coursing through you. All these unseen but not unknown non-physical energies, all those who are supporting you and believing in you and knowing what you've asked for and knowing that it's all right, all rooting for you, never disappointed when you're not on that disc, but always there waiting for you to join. So then you get really good at it. You're on the disc on a really regular basis. And when you start hanging out on that high-flying disc, guess who joins you? Others who are hanging out on that high-flying disc. So the funnest ones are there, the smartest ones are there, the nicest ones are there, the most appreciative ones are there. You live in a world and it makes you wonder, what's anybody complaining about? What are they complaining about? What's all that stuff that they're living? Don't think about that too long, but what's that stuff that they're living? Don't they know how good this life is? Don't they know how prosperous this world is? Don't they know how high-flying and good feeling it is? Why don't they feel like I do, you see? Well, because they've practiced something else. This was a really good discussion. You feel like you can do it? You feel like that you sometimes are doing it? We promise you, you will never again not feel good without knowing why. You've just got some other momentum going.